Now, so now you have a responsive site, all three of you now, and you're comfortable with that. Why the heck did you decide to do an app? Matt, did you talk him into it? Did they come to you for that? Where did this,
Right.
I mean, do you really need an app in today's world when you have a responsive website? And what the heck is the difference as far as the consumer is concerned? How much appetite is there for an app out there right now, especially for these narrow, very, very local niche or niche products?
No, exactly. A lot of good points. And, we didn't do apps for a long time, but we had so many people asking us for it. So we eventually did it for a few, custom customers, but now, a lot more people are asking for them. And just to review, like this is his, mobile responsive site. It's got, your hamburger menu that slides out from the left. It's got the desktop on the left there. And then this is the article view, and it has the audio articles integrated with the responsive site. That's not a surprise because it's the exact same website that runs desktop. But with the app, you don't have that homepage screen. It's not quite the same. You just have this loading screen, and then it pulls up a feed. So everything is based on a feed. It's just a lot simpler to design these apps. There's not 3 columns to think about. You got the sliding menu on the left. And I guess the thing to answer your question would be the notifications. I mean, I don't want to steal anyone's thunder, but based on the interviews I had with Tom, Jared, Courtney, everyone, it was a lot of the reason behind getting an app is the push notifications, because that is one thing, and I'm trying to give you like a side-by-side, the mobile app versus the native app, a very similar layout, same functionality, slightly different styling, and they both have audio, but I think the big difference is push. But Tom, would you care to comment on that at all?
People who are finding us in different ways, but
right.
If you download our app, it prompts you immediately to say, hey, what are you interested in? And here's a list of all of our topic areas. And so, I think in the industry, we're seeing this sort of trend towards segmentation where there's more sites or publications that just cover education or just cover the arts or whatever that may be. So for those of us who are still trying to cover a bunch of different topics, this is a way that we can make that segmentation happen for people on their own terms. To say, I only want to know about government news, click that button and we'll get you'll get a push notification every time we write about the Board of Supervisors or the budget or whatever, and you don't have to worry about the rest. So we don't have thousands and thousands of people who have downloaded our app, but the people who have downloaded it are very loyal. As soon as a notification goes out and I publish an article, I can go on Google Analytics and see all of them come to our site. So, it's working for that group of people. It's helped them connect with us better, I think. And people are busy, like they may miss our email that day, or they may not go to our website for a week, or they might not follow us on Facebook. But if they have the app, that group of people, they're going to be tuned into what we're publishing. And, and I think there's something to just seeing our logo sitting on their phone desktop too, as kind of a reminder.
Right.
Matt, you were going to jump in there, weren't you?
I kind of did want to. Yeah, I wanted to ask Tom because he's a free paper. So I wonder, do you have any thoughts on, as a free site, you don't have that same stickiness as someone that's paying to subscribe. They're going to come back because they want to get the value. But downloading an app, do you think that has any effect on increasing the stickiness of your content, or are those already the most engaged people that are downloading it, so they're coming back anyway? Oh, you're muted actually right now, Tom. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's a little of both. I think there are some people who, they would, they'll consume us wherever they can. They'll like our posts on Facebook, they get our emails, they read us on, but then there are some other people who maybe just, they've never seen us on desktop, or they never read us in print, but they are in that digital space, and they're app people, and so they can just download the app, again, set it to notify them when there's something that is important to them, and ignore everything else. And it gives them that ability to feel like they're in charge. And, we can't, we're not like a big enough company to really tailor everything about our content for specific people the way, if you go to ESPN.com and put in your favorite team, it's going to show you their scores every time you come back. We can't quite do that, but this is as close as we can get. And I think it works for a lot of folks.
How about Jared? Let's bring you back into the conversation. Jared, your app experience. You were comfortable with the responsive website. What motivated you to launch an app?
Very similar to what Tom said, just another avenue for our subscribers to connect with us. Some people are app people, and one of the big things is the notifications. Again, the subscribers can download the app. They can select what areas interest them and get notifications when breaking news or something to that effect in that area is published on our website and the app as well. So just another avenue for people to find information and get up to the minute alerts on breaking news through notifications.
And I'll just want to piggyback on that real quick. The notifications thing, one thing that is unique about this is that they are automated. So like Jared and Tom said, we give the user the freedom to choose what categories. So they're basically opting into multiple newsletters, if you think about it, category-driven newsletters on the native app. And then we send them out based on category. They can opt out if it's too much. I feel like that's been a real problem with notifications in this industry. If you get too many, then you opt out completely, but we can, kind of have a gradient of different numbers of categories that they're opted into.